He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a steady intensity about him, a composed strength, emotional control, and screen magnetism that quietly pulled viewers in. Barış Kılıç didn't rush into the spotlight. He built his career patiently, shaping a reputation grounded in maturity, realism, and presence. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Barış Kılıç was born on February 21st, 1978, in Malatya, Turkey. Long before scripts and sets, his life followed a disciplined and structured path. He completed his education in economics, developing a grounded and analytical mindset that later influenced the way he approached acting, thoughtfully, strategically, and with long-term vision. His entry into the entertainment world began through modeling, where his strong features and calm confidence quickly stood out. But modeling was never the destination. For Barış, it was an introduction, a doorway into an industry where he intended to grow through substance rather than surface appeal. His acting journey unfolded gradually through supporting roles in television dramas, where he focused on learning the craft rather than chasing instant fame. Each project added experience, emotional control, and on-screen maturity, quietly preparing him for more demanding characters. That preparation paid off with his breakthrough role as Ömer Ünal'in in the hit series Kızılcık Şerbeti. The character required restraint, moral conflict, and emotional complexity, qualities Barış delivered with realism and depth. The series became a major success, bringing him widespread recognition and positioning him as a strong, dependable leading man. Rather than relying on dramatic excess, Barış's performances stand out for their subtlety. He communicates through silence, controlled expressions, and internal tension, allowing audiences to connect with the emotional weight of his characters without exaggeration. This approach has become his signature. Off-screen, Barış maintains a low profile. His public image reflects calm, discipline rather than constant visibility. He avoids unnecessary exposure, choosing focus and balance over media noise, a decision that has helped preserve his credibility and screen authority. His lifestyle mirrors his professional mindset. Structure, consistency, and emotional stability guide his daily life. He values privacy, personal growth, and long-term sustainability, qualities that align with the mature roles he often portrays. In terms of style, Barış favors classic and understated fashion. Clean lines, tailored looks, and neutral tones dominate his wardrobe, reinforcing an image of quiet confidence and timeless masculinity rather than trend-driven spectacle. As his popularity continues to rise, his estimated net worth reflects steady earnings from television projects and selective brand collaborations. More importantly, he has built trust within the industry, a reputation for reliability, professionalism, and emotional authenticity. What truly sets Barış Kılıç apart is patience. In an industry driven by speed and visibility, he chose progression over shortcuts. Each role builds upon the last, creating a career defined by evolution rather than sudden spikes. As of 2026, Barış Kılıç stands as a symbol of controlled power and mature storytelling in Turkish television, an actor whose strength lies not in volume, but in depth, consistency, and quiet authority. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always something unmistakable about him, a rare combination of charisma, intensity, and screen magnetism that made audiences pause and pay attention. Kıvanç Tatlıtuğ didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. He redefined the image of a leading man, transforming an unexpected beginning into one of the most iconic acting careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Kıvanç Tatlıtuğ was born on October 27, 1983, in Adana, Turkey. Long before scripts and cameras, his life was shaped by sports and discipline. A talented basketball player in his youth, his path took a dramatic turn due to injury, pushing him toward an entirely different world. That turning point led him to modeling, where his striking presence quickly set him apart. Winning Best Model of Turkey and later Best Model of the World opened doors few could imagine. His transition into acting began in the early 2000s, but it was his role as Mehmet in Gummis that ignited his rise. The series became an international sensation, particularly across the Middle East, turning Kıvanç into a household name and introducing Turkish dramas to a wider global audience. Rather than relying on his early popularity, Kıvanç deliberately reshaped his career. He challenged himself with complex and emotionally demanding roles in Ask I'm Memnu, Kuzi Yune, and Caesar v. Güzel. His portrayal of Belul Hasnadar in Ask I'm Memnu became one of the most iconic characters in Turkish television history, showcasing emotional conflict, vulnerability, and dramatic depth. In later years, he continued to evolve, delivering powerful performances in projects like Karpizma, Babel, and Yakamaz S. 245. Each role reflected a clear commitment to growth, proving he could move seamlessly between romance, psychological drama, and intense action-driven narratives. Kıvanç's approach to acting is marked by precision and restraint. He carefully selects roles that test his emotional range and avoid repetition. This balance between mainstream success and artistic credibility has allowed him to remain relevant in an industry defined by constant change. Off-screen, his public image blends sophistication with privacy. He is a prominent figure at international fashion events and global brand campaigns, representing luxury brands while maintaining a controlled and dignified presence in media. His lifestyle reflects discipline and balance. He values family life, physical fitness, and personal space, avoiding unnecessary exposure despite his immense popularity. His marriage and private life are kept largely away from the spotlight, reinforcing his focus on longevity rather than headlines. Kıvanç Tatlıtuğ's influence extends far beyond Turkish television. With a massive international fan base and projects reaching global streaming platforms, he remains one of Turkey's most recognizable and respected actors. His estimated net worth reflects years of consistent work in television, cinema, and high-profile brand endorsements. What truly sets him apart is transformation. From athlete to model, from romantic lead to dramatic powerhouse, Kıvanç has never settled into a single identity. He continues to evolve, take risks, and refine his craft, prioritizing substance over comfort. As of 2026, Kıvanç Tatlıtuğ stands not just as a star, but as a benchmark for excellence and longevity in modern Turkish entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.